This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. Try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Ducks looking to run some tempo here.
Nice job here by this back, picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, I'm going to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Caught quickly. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Ending off on the draw play. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out in the field.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
He hands it off from the gun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off of a big game. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They're going to throw it on third and very long. Fires it on the move. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. I'd like to have that one back. It's going to bring up fourth down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, it's dropped to Chase for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
They're going to run it. That gets the carry. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On third down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it rip, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Keeping it on the ground here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's looking deep down the middle. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Throwing off play action. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Ducks line it up with first and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback still with the football. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things a defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
The punt bounces out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 40. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Got some time, now lets it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Ducks will have to kick this away on a punt out for the first time today. Returner brought down by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Try to catch the defense with the draw. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
It's a run to the left. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. BB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And that pass falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Looking to throw it on first down. And the receiver's got it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. That's a design quarterback keeper. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And there's the handoff. The ball is loose. Scooped up on the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Change of direction. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Ball handed to the running back. Oh, he fumbles!
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Quick throw to the left. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He's going to pull it down and run. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. He gets loose. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity to have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. He keeps it on a design run. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession number ended in a fumble. Hot pass on a jet sweep.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Play action here on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Finds his man. It's Davis. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
2nd down play coming up. And the pass is incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looking to throw yet again. Going for a big play downfield. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Oregon.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Back-to-back deep shots. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. The Ducks will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's another deep shot. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And the ball snagged for a completion. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. And as we take a break, we'll take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Catch is made. Room to run here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Powerful offense is back on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
We'll give it to the running back. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Here we go, the most important series of this game. Tied up, 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The quarterback keeps it on the option. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Brought down short of the end zone at the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. An out carry here for the fullback. Touchdown, Oregon. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, you go to all reliable here, the fullback who doesn't get his hands on the ball very often. 3rd down and goal, a great time to surprise the defense. He powers his way into that end zone.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackled right there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. He hands it to the back. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Wants to throw it. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Catch made wide open way downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Moves out of the pocket. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. They finish off the scoring drive. Here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking deep down the left side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Touchdown, Ducks. They jump on top now here in the 4th. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. 1st and 10. Not much time left. They need to find the end zone on this possession. He escapes the pocket. Throws to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
1st down here for this offense. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. He lets it go. And the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. A draw to the back. Fights off a defender. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, you can see the defense there completely fooled. They're getting upfield. They're trying to apply pressure on the quarterback, thinking that they're going to throw the ball. But instead, they go with the draw play, completely fools the defense. They're out of position, gave the offensive line some really nice blocking angles.
Touchdown, Tigers, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, the defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
Does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And he'll leave the ball deep down that right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
The offense with one last chance to win it here, or we're going to overtime. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They'll run it from the gun. Eludes a tackle.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. Second down after that run in the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. A deep shot to the right. Catch made down inside the 25. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. A handoff from the shotgun. The defense swarms into the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime here just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, and he almost had it. Would have been a huge pick here in OT. Instead, second down play coming up.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
The offense will set up here on 3rd and long. nothing else, taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Trying for a pick six to win the game. Breaking tackles and going.
Oh, no. They may have just cost themselves the game with this interception. That's the last thing you can afford to do in overtime. Now it simply comes down to, can you stop your opponent from scoring or the game is over.
So this defense now needs to come up with something special to make a play to stay in this game in OT. Design quarterback run. Breaks free. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Now it's second down here. QB keeper all the way. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
On the play. Brings up third.
The offense comes up on 3rd and long. They don't want to take a loss and make a potential game-winning field goal try more challenging. A short completion of the tight end. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
So here we go. A long field goal wins the game. A chance for this kicker to be a hero. It's good!
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong